we supposed to wake up to who they is, or they gonna wake us up to who they is. And when they wake us up to who they is, they gonna smack the shit out of us. I got smacked by his ass. So you doing what you supposed to be doing. Just do what I'm telling you, and he gonna come to you. And he gonna talk just like my man from American Gods.
And I've been waiting. That's the thing, because they said
Orlando
you
Jones.
Yeah.
He gonna talk just like that. He gonna say, so now you want to fuck with a motherfucker, huh? You go talk to one of the big brothers. Now you want to fuck with me, huh?
Let me tell you. When I was in school, right? Even when I was in church, that's when I was like, I stopped really going to church. Even when I was in church, when people used to mess with me, because I used to fight a lot. And then when I was young, the first thing I would resort to is like, I'm going to do some voodoo on your ass. And then after I did that, after I said it, I'm like, why is it that if I'm going to church, if I'm fighting a motherfucker, the first thing I say I'm going to do on their ass is voodoo? So I'm like, that never made sense to me.
Well, they be doing all the voodoo in the church, but don't tell you they doing it.
That's exactly what it is. A bunch of hypocrites. That's why I left, because I was the number one hypocrite. And another thing I wanted to add, the last thing, because I got to confess, because you're Ogun and we're talking and we're in front of the public eye. When I was younger, I said that I would never serve them when I was in church. And now that I left church, I said if I ever go and serve voodoo or do that, it's for me to dissipate on this earth, off of this earth. Now I'm asking you, do you think that my words, because words are powerful, you think my words could be some kind of blockage from back then when I was saying it? Or because of my ignorance, I didn't know it better?
Those words that you were speaking then, it was organized in your mind for what you needed to become in order to accept who you was. All of the warriors got a harder time than everybody else, though. But we don't bitch and complain about it. We just do that shit because that's what we do. We came in this bitch for a fight, nigga. Where the fight at? Right? So that's part of your fight. Yeah. But all of the answers that you asking me, ask your Lord. He gonna tell you, and you ain't gonna have to ask a motherfucker nothing. He gonna send you on anything you want to know. If you don't trust what occurs to you, he gonna send a reference your way, or send you where the reference at. Trust me, I know from experience. You got a question, he gonna tell you what the answer is. If you don't trust the answer, he gonna say, well, you don't believe me, motherfucker. Go look over here and get this book. And they gonna tell you the same thing I just told you. But the only thing you be doing really is a lot of our people, we can't tell nothing without the references because they won't believe us no more. We come from an oral tradition. Our words is more powerful than anything you can motherfucking write in a book.
Yes, because your word is bomb. This is how we used to deal with each other back then.
But we've been dealing with deceivers. So now,
I had a dream about deceiver. I called somebody a deceiver the other night. And all I kept saying is a deceiver.
That shit. Yeah, that's character perfect. And he'll show you exactly who it is if you ask.
Who's the deceiver, huh?
Yeah, he'll ask him. He gonna show you exactly who it is if you ask. Just follow. Feed him on the ritual on the
I've been feeding his ass.
Give him his motherfucking meal. He gonna start talking to you. He gonna tell you anything else he want. He gonna let you know. He part of who you is. So it is what it is. You just follow who you is. You're gonna be led. You straight.
Thank you. One love. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. All right, man. I'm about to get on up out of here now. I enjoyed talking to you, though.
It was one love. And is it okay if I message you? And then I can message you okay. It will be, my name on Instagram is NEGPIFOR. And then Grandmaster J. All right. Thank you very much for your time. One love.
One love.
All right.
All right, y'all. I'm getting a little tired now. Now I don't want to make this too long where people don't watch the whole thing, but I appreciate y'all being here. Y'all see how we talk on the land, what we talk about, how we go over the anomalies to point out the deceptions on the enemy's ass, and how we stand in unity and we help each other where we get stuck. Each one teach one, we all gonna reach some. Free Lag Hoover is the battle cry. And this is a Black Girl Magic, Asada Shakur knot on an Ogun off of Alegba to bring this shit to a motherfucking close. So fuck they Scottish Rite, fuck they motherfucking Albert Pike, fuck they George Washington, traitor ass, switcheroo ass nigga. All them motherfuckers can go to fucking burning HE double hockey sticks if they can find that place, because I ain't been able to find it. And I done been all through the Astros and ain't found that motherfucker yet. I just wanted to see if it was eternal. Apparently it ain't. It's an illusion. Dogma. So we gonna put our morals over their dogma and bust that shit in the head and bring this shit to an end off of an Stasi can. Let these spiders sew the motherfucker together. You understand? It's like Gulliver's Travel. Yep, Black Girl Magic. I put that shit on everything I motherfucking do. That's the motherfucking little princess of voodoo. Here we go. Once again, from me to you. All right, Pete. We out. I'm going to save this live, and sometimes if I go too long, they won't let me save it. So I'm going to save this when y'all watch it. Peace to the clans across the land. Free Larry Hoover.
This shit crazy. Come on, man. Hey, if I could try to freeze on me, man.
These goddamn devils ain't playing with us, Elder.
Man, you see that? Why I just blink on you saw that black screen come up?
Did you just hear me say them goddamn devils ain't playing with us?
Damn, what happened to the picture that fast? Let's try it one more time. Oh yeah, they doing something else. That's crazy.
Yeah, they done playing with us, Elder.
Oh, yeah.
How long we got in on this video?
Like almost 2 hours. Yeah, just now. Hold on, let me see if I can pull another one up. Ah, yeah, here we go. What's this again right here?
If this don't work, we're gonna take 10 questions and wrap it up.
Yeah, it's got like we got like 700 people almost up in this joint.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everybody hit that like, hit that subscribe button if you want to show your brother Rod Hayes some love. We posting this Cash App and the links, man. Show the brother some love. We got some heavy Jews on this joint, man.
And just remember, I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing
this. You're not doing it, but, you know, we know you just, you know, that's all you do. You go do the research. We hooking you up to go do the research for us, so you can bring stuff back to us, give us more clues that help me out with my research. It's such a whole, you know, it's just love, you know, it's just all love, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm man, that fucking hairline shit you gave me, my nigga. Oh yeah, see, it's doing it now. Look, it says, yeah, okay.
Okay, so we gonna stop there with the.
I ain't gonna hit this button. I ain't gonna hit that button, and if I hit that button, it's gonna shut the whole thing down. So I'm gonna just let that shit sit right there. I don't want to shut the class down.
Yeah, so go to the go review the comments and see what kind of questions we got in there.
All right, yeah. If you got some questions for the legendary brother Rod Hayes,
we taking 10 questions, Elder.
10 questions on what we talked about tonight. We'll come back on this because we really got sidetracked. But the thing is, we go wherever Big Mama leads. You know, Big Mama, right?
Yes, sir.
Mama might say, "Hey, tell them about this. Tell them about that." So the energy be going like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got a question, drop it in the chat right now, man. We're gonna try to get it up out there. Make sure it's a good one, man. Make sure it's a real good one, a hard one. We need something that we need to know, so we can get in this game, bro. All right. So people, hey, but I got a question to start it off, just so get them till they get started.
Let's go.
All right. So now the extraterrestrial connection with us on our land. And we know that a lot of these people came from it's some groups underground that want their whole game plan is we're gonna take over the surface. Where the humans are dumb, they are slow, they don't know. And so we know the part about Enlil's kids. I'm talking about like the Derus and the Frugalords who want to take over the surface. What's your perspective on their agenda and what you think they up to? You know what I'm saying?
The only aliens it was a couple groups of aliens at different times that tried to take Earth over. One group is called Draconians, reptilian.
Okay, go ahead.
Right, and they came from the Draco star constellation, and they are not genetically compatible to have offspring with humans. But when you kill them on Earth, they come back looking like a human. But they have a condition called ichthyosis. Ichthyosis means lizard skin or fish skin. And there's another group that tried to take us over from Andromeda, and they lost. These is the ones they call the Predator, but their mouth don't look like that. They look like the Wraith from Stargate Deep Space.
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead. I'm with you.
Okay. Now, they came here, they used to hunt us. That's the movie with Ice-T when the nigga was in the hood, they kidnapped him and sent him in the woods to hunt him. Yeah, that's the same shit. They was when they came to Earth, but when you kill them, they come back looking human too. But they always have a tail. They born with teeth that look sharp. Their teeth don't look like our teeth flat. They look like all their teeth K9. Like all their teeth look like K9 teeth.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, then the last group that came over was Enlil. Now we ran the other groups out of here. Enlil used Conjure to open up the mirror dimension to bring in a mirroring species that didn't look like us when they came, but when you kill them on Earth, they come back looking like us. But they don't have they can't link to the Earth because they mitochondrial, it's got a reverse spin on it, so they'll never sink to the Earth. Right? And they can live up to 1,000 to 1,500 years easy. Right? And he brought them over here as like, if I can't have this shit, ain't nobody gonna have it. That's what made him bring them over here. But they came over originally to do his bid. In other words, they was trying to put Enlil on the God seat of heaven and earth. They couldn't put him there because it's a feminine seat on earth. Right? So he couldn't sit there unless he had mitochondrial birthright from the mother, and she had to be from Earth, and his mother's not from Earth, so nothing he could do. So he got, in turn, opened the mirror dimension, and that's what made the scientists collapse the fourth dimension into the third to trap them from jumping back and forth so we can catch their ass. Because they had portals that they could jump to, but when they collapsed the dimensions, now those portals are not operational. So they can't use them until we flip out of the third density matrix over the fourth into the fifth. This is what we're doing now. That's what the work is. All this shit we doing now is to flip from third density to fifth density. And this is why they call it ascension, because a whole lot of information and knowledge comes with the fifth density that you don't have time for in third density life. Fourth density is your dream state.
Okay, go ahead. Keep on going.
The reason we in the dream state, we need a dream state because we used to incarnate and disincarnate. We didn't even need a house. Because when we in energy form, we don't get cold, we don't sweat, we don't have sexual organs. But when we take on the physical, then we have all that stuff because we adopting a body. So what they did was they fixed everybody into positions by collapsing other dimensions. So the dimensions is you're not supposed to have an infinity loop. Right? Which when I can do live demonstrations, I'll show you how that shit works and it'll make perfect sense. But it's supposed to spiral up, but instead it collapsed 3 into 4 and it makes a figure 8, and that's what's called being trapped into a limited reality. You went from limitless to limited. We trying to be limitless again, and it starts with understanding what happened in order to break free. So those are the aliens that came to take over. When we talking about the Procyon aliens that came with both melanated and non-melanated beings, we talk about the Ashtar that came, the Nordics, the tall whites. That's what they call the ones who became, who amalgamated with the Norse. They call them the tall whites. All of these came, the Pleiadians, the Arcturians, the ones from Orion all came to aid in the cleaning up the genetic spill. They said that it would never work. And that go back to J. Rogers, Superman the Man, when he was explaining to the senator how, when the senator was talking about how bad black people spell to pale people, the conductor told the senator how bad pale people smell to so-called black people. Right? We was utterly repulsed by each other. Nobody couldn't figure out how to get us to amalgamate. And it was necessary because they created a subspecies of human that was sentient but couldn't ascend. So they was trapped in the infinity loop. And to keep them from violating the galactic law, everybody was wanted to give up a drop of blood, but some of the ones that had been conditioned to having these people as their pets, because that's what they called them. They call us over here in the Americas ants, because they say we always rallying around some queen bitch. Just what they say, right? And so they talking about our matriarchy and the grand matriarch. And when she say, fuck them niggas up, we could be fighting, me and Uncle could be having a full-blown fist fight, and Big Mama can say, hey, go beat them niggas ass down the street. We gonna stop, go whoop them niggas ass, have dinner, and then tomorrow we might be fighting again. But the motherfuckers Big Mama said got.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why Tupac said in this song, we might fight amongst each other, but I promise you this, we'll burn this bitch down, get us pissed.
Get us pissed.
Right? We was pissed in the 70s. We ain't pissed no more. We pissing on motherfuckers now. The same motherfuckers that did the dirt. We giving them the same considerations they gave us. None. Fuck their feelings and fuck the motherfucking ships and carriages that they rode in on. Because they call them steel carriages that fly. Fuck them. So what we got in the comments, Elder?
Good question for you. So Brother Love says, could you go in on Pendor and what's his connection with the Queen and all of, the whole thing with Pendor?
I don't have any information to relay on that right now.
Only thing I know about Pendor is that they said Pendor was one of the people that impregnated Diana, and that he did the ritual on her. I heard that Arizona Wilder was talking about.
Oh, he talking about the Arab dude?
I don't know how he looked. I never could find a picture of him, but they said
talking about the dude Princess Diana was with the night she's supposed to die.
Yeah, Pendor. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What they was trying to extract her, which they was successful. See, that whole situation with Diana was a Secret Service versus Secret Service in Europe. It was MI5 versus MI6. One of them was tasked with killing her. The other one was tasked with protecting her. Right? So what they end up doing is the ones tasked with protecting her thought it would be easier if they faked her death when they came for her, let them think they got and killed her. She didn't even get in that car. She switched cars out on them and they didn't even know it. But I ain't the one to talk, so you ain't heard it from me.
Yeah, you said it first though. Just like you said when that thing fell off the Queen Elizabeth, the Buckingham Palace. That's when Elizabeth was dead.
Yeah,
man, I'm with you, bro. You be saying it come back later, and now they saying that she did. They just not announcing it. Yeah.
I told everybody like a year and a half ago. I say, well, first when she was she had got sick because they wouldn't let her get no adrenochrome, so she was suffering without the adrenochrome already. And on the Wind Talker channel, they asked me if they should put her out of misery or let her suffer. I said, let that bitch feel some of the suffering she put them kids through.
Wow.
So they drug it out, then they went on and put out her misery.
One person asked, what's the connection between Big Mama and the lady Bear, the lady you put on the show? Is Big Mama speaking the truth through her?
Oh, you talking about the Chief Mama Bear?
Yeah, Mama Bear.
Right. Okay. So now I got to explain this part because it's important. In the totem structure, Mama Bear in North America is the highest mother rank. To get the title of Mama Bear over here